What's up guys, it's Sophie. Now, I was not going to film this video. This could not be a more impromptu video. I have a whole entire other video that I need to do tonight, but it has to be filmed because I'm tired of you niggas. For today's video, we are going to be talking about body hair, why some women keep their body hair, why some women don't keep their body hair, and just everything revolving around body hair. This video should be relatively short because there's really one explanation as to why a woman will either choose to keep her body hair or choose to remove her body hair, and it's this. You ready for it? You ready? They can do whatever the fuck they want. How crazy, like what? I knew that I was gonna end up filming this video one day because I cannot go on to any social media platform and have visible body hair anywhere without somebody swiping up or commenting or sharing, or all three questioning why the fuck does she have hair under her arms. The number one question that I get is, you don't shave? First of all, no bitch, I wax. I don't like shaving, it leaves bumps. If I can't wax, which I can't because we're in the middle of a pandemic right now, then I nair. If I don't have nair, then I do nothing. And that's just really it. If I do nothing, then hair grows and it stays there. Even when we were not in the middle of a pandemic, sometimes I would not have the money to spend on waxing salons because they are pretty pricey. If you're going to a good one, which I go to good ones because I care about my skin. So if I can't wax, then I nair. Nairing doesn't work for some people. It works great for me. I've not had any problems ever with nair. It works great. It's a-okay. If I don't have nair, or I just haven't found the time to, or I just don't want to, I won't, which is like a really fucking radical idea to a lot of people who follow me. There are just so many things wrong with the way that people look at women's body hair, and the reason why I'm saying women is because nobody questions men's body hair. If you're questioning men's body hair, then that's like an individualized thing, but society does not question men's body hair. They just let men be hairy. That's great, they can do whatever they want. But guess what? So the fuck can women. Like, I can not nair and let hair grow wherever it needs to grow and just leave it there because it's my fucking body. The fact that I'm even like having to say this in 2020 is just so disappointing. And you know what's even more disappointing? That the majority of the people that question the hair under my arms are women. Out of all the comments that I've gotten, I think I've probably only gotten like two or three from men, but I get several from like other women who are just like, girl, shave, or why don't you shave? Again, I don't fucking shave, bitch, I wax. I've said this before and I will literally say it again, like, women who are obsessed with other women's bodies, or what other women do with their bodies, have boring lives. They don't have hobbies, they have boring lives. If you are somebody that will see a woman with body hair and share it with your friends and be like, ew, what the fuck? Or comment like, girl, why don't you shave? You probably have a boring life, and I encourage you to pick up a hobby. I encourage you to get a job. I don't know, maybe start a YouTube channel, pick up a hobby, do something, because you're obviously really bored because you're worried about the hair that grows on my own body. Also, a few things that I just want to point out about hair. Number one, it is not unhygienic. If the hair that grew out of my own body was unhygienic, then the hair that grows out of my scalp is unhygienic. If you are not bald and you're saying that armpit hair is unhygienic, then you are a walking contradiction, my friend. Hair that grows out of any part of your body is natural. It's there for a reason. If you do want to remove it, then remove it. But the whole beauty of body hair is that you can literally do whatever the fuck you want because it's your own. Probably the only person whose opinion I would consider in regards to like my own body hair is if it were like a sex thing. Literally, like, I can't think of anything else. If body hair or lack thereof comes up when discussing sex or like anything along those lines, then sure, I think that that's the only other person whose opinion I would consider or actually care about. But anybody else, like, unless we're sleeping together, then I truly don't give a fuck, and neither should you. It's like baffling how many comments I get of people being like, you don't shave, or like, why don't you remove your hair? It's like, cause bitch, I don't want to, or I don't need to, or I didn't have the time to. But it's like, the real question is, do you have a job, or are you still in school? That is the response that I will be using from now on when anybody questions my body hair. If you see me with hair under my arms and you ask me, Sophie, girl, you should shave. I'm gonna be like, girl, you should get a hobby. You should get a job. You should study. You should read a book because you're bored, and it's really showing because you're worried about hair that grows under my armpit. Like, imagine how boring of a fucking topic is that? That's such a boring topic, and it pisses me off that I'm about to post an entire YouTube video about this topic because it's boring as hell. It's boring as shit. But here I am sitting and talking about it because it's like the double standard is so ridiculous. And it also saddens me that there are some women who don't want to remove their hair but do it because they think they have to. And then in addition to that, they also lead other women to believing that they have to. Nobody has to remove their body hair if they do not want to. If you don't want to, don't do it. If you do want to, then by all means do it. But don't feel like you have to. Like, that's so sad. What pisses me off the most are the women who take off their body hair because they feel like they should and will convince like me to, or like other people to. It's like, girl, just because you are conforming to societal standards doesn't mean I have to, bitch. Like, and I'm not going to. People also label you as like, oh, she doesn't remove her body hair, or she does. It's like, no, sometimes I will be bald as, oh, I was about to say something really inappropriate. Okay, never mind. Sometimes I'll be bald from armpits to all the way down there. But then sometimes I won't be. Sometimes it's bushy as shit. Sometimes it's in the middle. Sometimes it's like stubbly. But the whole point is that it's like, it doesn't concern anybody but me. And then, like I said, like maybe a partner. Why does it concern you bitches? Yeah, I'm gonna end this video here because I've been talking for 11 minutes. I will not make a video about body hair that's longer than 10 minutes. I refuse to do it. I really encourage you, if you are somebody who is like, criticize other people's decisions on what they do with their body, whatever it is, to just stop. Yeah, so that's all I'm gonna say on that. I probably will never be making another video on this ever again, but I literally just had to pop in and say it because you niggas are annoying. Thank you for watching. If you got all the way through this video, appreciate you. Subscribe if you want to, and most importantly, do whatever the fuck you want with your body. So yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.